these in here. These make some very nice, smooth, like matte surfaces. These are all of my polishing silicone rings, and here we have 2 dabbing sticks. I think they are cold. So that is good. It will not stay sorted for long, but for now it's good. Yeah. So I will be showing this a few times. Just saying, you will see this probably a few times. It does move. I got my hand grenade back today. Yeah, I got this piece today back. It's the big fishy. And I was looking at it today and I have like 0 idea how I managed to make this actually. And it moves like really, really smooth too. Hi, Cadence. How are you? Look at this. And it moves really, really smooth. And it has all of these stones in here. When you open up, you can see them better. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, this is the one that won the prize. The 4th place, basically. And it looks like a little hand grenade. More yarn floof. Ooh. Very nice. And you can put the hook in here, and if you put the hook in here, you cannot open it anymore. I think the judges did not get that feature though. And look at the chain for this is actually like a fishnet. I learned how to do this just for this project. Yeah, somehow I do think so, yeah. This is definitely like an art piece and not a jewelry piece though. Oh no, a shark! Hey, it's gone. Ah, me and my stupid brain. Yeah, so yeah, basically, like the theme was fascinating creatures of the sea. And basically, what you also have to like a little text about your piece, you know. And basically, what my idea was about it is that you have it on the hook here. Like this is the position where it hangs like very securely. And as long as you have it on the hook, you cannot open it up. So you have to literally let it off the hook to be able to enjoy its marvels and see it in its full glory. So like that was the pitch behind it. The very, you know, it's a little bit cringe, but I mean, yeah. It won 4th prize, so it was like 500 euros. And a piece of paper to hang on my wall. Thank you. Puzzle box toy maker. Yeah, puzzle box. I've tried that one actually one time to make a little puzzle. I have so many ideas, so it's a little bit hard to like do everything. Yeah, it is already like half a year. It was toured around on some how's it called? There is a big convention, like gemstone convention. It was showcased there, so I got it back just now. They keep it for half a year approximately. It's a bit older. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know any movie quotes or anything like that. Movie quotes, song quotes, like this all goes over my head. I basically live under a rock. Hi, Pike Boys, how are you? And look what I did. I finished this one. And this time it actually hangs straight. If I hold it straight, it hangs straight. There we go. Hard to hold it on the side. But yeah, this time it hangs actually straight. Put it on here. We'll see it better. Somehow, something like this. No, I remade the part. I actually just completely remade the part. I made it slightly bigger. So here's the old one. I made it slightly bigger. I set the stone more down. And I think I set the axis a little bit more up. Yeah, so I shifted it a little bit so that um, the weight is more on the downside. Oh, no. Thank you. Why do you say at least? No, it's normal. It's sometimes you just like that was a learning process, definitely. Um, that's actually something that I should have realized beforehand, but I didn't. So we will call it a learning process because now I know, and hopefully next time I will remember to pay more attention to the center of mass in a thing. So there we go. Okay, I'm sorry for yawning. Um, so yes, I have here some drills that need to be put away. Yawning stream. Only yawning. So yeah, the weather has been today like very, very rainy until I sat down to actually work. Now it's all very, very sunshiny and nice. Oh, yeah. Like always. Oop. What do I need to do? I need to sort these in. And then we are almost ready to start. Oh, you will be hidden underneath a plexiglass so that nothing flies into you, if you do not mind. Because safety first. Hide the cat. Yeah, the cat still will be able to see things, but will not be injured. Because it is very important to not injure the cat. No, that was the moment that like I would like to go out actually. Okay. So, exactly. I have here a bunch of stuff on my table, like a bunch of wires and yeah, and just stuff. So I need to clean it up a little bit. And I also want to clean out my leather today, because it has been accumulating stuff. Let's do a cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it again just for good measures. Cheers. There we go. Um, These tools are all hidden away. Get this clamp here. You can barely get outside your apartment today. Oh no, in Sweden. Yeah, I've heard that you had like very big snowfall, at least in some parts. Yeah, do the other boot. Do the other boot. In the lurk. Okay, thank you for the lurks. Do the boot. Post a picture. So sometimes if you are in a workshop, you scratch yourself or I don't know what happens. You irritate your skin. So it's always good to have a little bit of hand lotion on hand so that you can put it on there and it kind of reduces the irritation. As a little hint. Flowers to the storages wasn't ready for the snow in April. Oh no. Even though you had yeah, that's like, that's one of those things that are the same every year, and yet every year they come in unexpectedly. You know, apparently that's a thing. As every year, we have not expected this to happen. Okay. Our bat project is still on the hold. I'm almost like it's almost done. But the thing is, the last steps, I really need to like really pay attention to not make any mistakes. So I'm going to I'm going to finish out. I will try to finish it up this weekend, and then I will start posting pictures and so on. I hope I do not break anything. I'm pretty sure I will be able to finish it. And yeah, then we will have our bat together. Yeah, okay. So leather. Oh my god, this will be amazing. Let me, can I get you somehow in there? Eh, I don't know. This is the best I can give you. Oh, I know. Probably I should just do it on the top camera. 'Cause I have this one. There we go. Woo! That was a little bit too much. There we go. Whee! And make a nail. Yeah, no, I'm not melting stuff just yet. Okay, so first things first, I have a magnet in here. So what I will do is I will go just all over my leather. And as you can see, this collects all of the broken blade. So those can go into the trash can. And basically what I can do is I can just release the magnet from the other side of the thing. And it will drop everything. This is very practical. You should also just go through your filings and so on just a little bit with the magnet, because as you can see, there is some right there. There is some dust on here too. That's metal dust, basically from like iron dust from the tools and from the bench pin and everything. So this is one of the reasons why I do not remelt my filings. You basically can actually pull all of the iron out. So if you're working with gold, for example, and you want to melt in your filings, you can still do that. Just go over it with a magnet a few times. So right now I just will be sorting the trash out. Like I have a lot of toothpick ends in here. These all do not need to go to the refinery. They need to go into the trash. I have also an eye in here. There we go. Sandpaper usually goes into the big bin instead of the bin with the fine filings, the one that where usually you collect your rags and everything, where there is not that much filing on. The refineries also collect such stuff. They refine it in a different rate, basically. There's more stuffs in it. I think they burn everything down and see what stays. Okay, so this is all trash. Now we can take a look in here. Okay, so I do have a box here. This will be the box with our big filings that I can still melt in. I think this one isn't even like trash yet. I think I can just use it without remelting it. These are definitely for remelting, as is this one. I have like little bits here, wires, little cutouts that aren't that useful. Probably use that one. Can probably also use these ones. Like I will be working sometimes when I'm working and I need a smaller piece to, for example, solder on the bottom of the of a setting. You know, you don't need a lot of silver for that. You just need a little plate. I sometimes will look into here and use the plates up from here, but usually there are just so many small pieces that have been cut that it's okay if a few pieces land in here prematurely. I have a lot of little wires in here. Go. Yeah, and I usually wait until I have around 100 grams to melt it in. Yeah, da kommst du richtig. That's right. You're just in the right moment. Yeah. Our box here. Okay, let me see if I have any very large pieces. Okay, I think I will put the rest in just into in the big recycling bin. Yeah, I think so. Oh no! Do not cut yourself. You remember, that's against us. No cutting. This bin is getting heavy. Oh, look, a wire. A big wire. Now, goes all into our bin. There's a big piece of metal. I do have to say that it is a lot of fun to melt down my own material. You know, the wire making, make a nail. I really enjoy it. There we go. And all clean. Just sharpening chisels. I mean, record that, put it up on YouTube and see what happens. Okay, that is good. This goes back in here. Now we have this here, these two. We have some these. They go in here. Wires. ASMR whetstone. Yes, absolutely. Crafting ASMR. With significant swearing when it doesn't work. You know, if you mute it right and do it melodically, it could fit just in. Here. This wire is very springy. Like you can see it, I cannot really bend it together. So I have to be careful, as is this one. So these two are slightly larger. I don't think they fit into the box. I can put these in there. There we go. I don't know what to do with these though. Okay, now we have a lot of these here on the table, and that has a reason. Because this is our current project, basically. Well, not these. Let's go back into the box. Yes, I know you can hear the beep. That's the microwave. A lot better, isn't it? Yeah, I think it looks a lot better now. Oh, go into this box too. Okay, and this one here too. This can go into So for today, I will be working on these spirals here, these little noodles. Don't they look like that one kind of the noodles? I'm pretty sure they do. So yeah, I've been experimenting a little bit, and this is one of the things that I basically came together with. It's a little bit, as always, like the camera, showing it on camera is always dicey. Yeah, so I will be finishing this one up today. We need to remake the middle ring. You can take out the middle ring actually, and then you have just these two. And I think that's not quite enough. Like I feel that's not enough. That's why I decided to put in a middle ring. At first, I tried soldering a rod in the middle, but that made the ring not rotate. Like that stopped it from rotating. Like it did rotate through, but it got stuck way too often. And I did not want that. Like this, for example. And without the middle part, it does not get stuck as often. Like sometimes it gets stuck here because it has the, like I just cut out the middle wire and it still has here these. I think if I take those away, basically it will be fine. You will be able to take out the middle ring, which I'm not a fan of, but I will sell this with a chain, and if you take it out, you can only take it out if you take off the chain completely. So you can choose kind of even. That was the first one. The second one is this here, and I really like this one. So this one has a ring in it. This one is really elegant. No, I did not stream yesterday. I streamed the day before yesterday. Sure. So satisfying. Yeah, so this is very cool. I think what I will do with this one is I will insert here on the sides. I want to insert two little settings. Well, not so little actually. Two settings like this into the ring. Well, actually in that way that the ring basically connects them on each side. And I want to see if that still works for the rotation, because I think it could jam the rotation actually. Could, but it should not. So this is the one that we will be like working on today. So we will be making the ring for that, finishing the settings up here. I have it here. Spiral settings, set stones, polish, ring for in between, and chain. So this is this one. Here we have tool for the spirals, two settings for the ring and spiral. That's this one. Stick to plates to try it out. Oh no, this is the other one. Two settings for the ring and spiral, it's this one, and stick to plates to try it out is another thing. Oh, just do. Ooh, look. I think we did not have this one out for a long time.
Here, dearest of all my goldsmithing friends, look at the damn plan.
Look at the plan! The plan! There we go. Yes. If work settings, yes. So these are mermaid Fiber Arts, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. My brain just went out. I'm sorry. Yes, so this is the plan. Hello, Mermaid Raid. Ooh, how are you all today? How was your stream? I know the streamer usually cannot hear you right away. Usually. Sometimes they can. You. Welcome, new friends. How are you? What were you doing today? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you have any socials to share? Do you have any socials to share? Like any pictures of your works? Please feel free to drop a link. Like Instagram or something like that. Oh, spinning yarn. Oh, that must be so satisfying. Thank you very much for the follow. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. And welcome into my workshop. As I said, like if you have any links, any pictures, anything, it doesn't have to be from today. Drop a link, we will look at it together. I would like to see what you are doing. Welcome into my workshop. I am Kiri. I am a goldsmith and I do mostly kinetic jewelry. For example, now that there are more people in here, I can show off a little bit. This is one of my bigger pieces.
Hello, friend.
This is more art than jewelry, but you know, it can be both. Hello. So there we go. And look what it can do. It's a little puffer fish and it can actually puff up. And when it does, you can see all the stones that are hidden inside. Then it can go back. Yeah, so this is kind of the stuff that I make. This is one of the more complicated things. Um, Let us take a look at your Instagram. Yeah. It takes me a little while always. Okay. Where is that? So this is Mary Fiber Arts. Look at this. We love an octo. We love all the octos. By the way, have you seen this one? It's new. And look, oh, this is the yarn spinning. Current whips are slowly growing. The Earth Witch Roots got another bat of worth of fiber spun on stream tonight. Oh, so fancy. Oh, look at this one. This is so pretty. Look at this. I love the colors. Is this, you know what happens when you, oh, magic. Thrifting. So this was thrifted. Look at this. Oh, very nice. So if you want to see any of that spinning action, you know, you can check out our lovely reader, Mary Fiber Arts. Thank you very much for sharing your work and your community with us. The yarn on the balloon spinning wheel was what we were working on today. Oh, of course, of course. I like to, like, if a crafter comes in, I like to first show off their works and then shout them out because then people see what they're actually following. Okay. First things first, I want to try out a thing.
Dearest of all my goldsmithing friends, look at the damn plan.
Yes, exactly. Of course, of course. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I have here some wire. Let me see. Is this one, will this one fit? This one is also a little bit too thick. I will be making a tool for making these spirals today because, yeah, I found out how I can do, yeah, this one's good, I think. So that the distance between the spirals is always the same. Yeah, we'll do this one. So I have my wire here, and what I wanted to try was take two plates, just like junk plates, like just like cutoffs, and drill some holes in them, and then stick them from either either side from either side to my on the wire, and then see if it spins down and up or if it gets jammed. Because I am not sure that it will not get jammed because basically the stick in the middle has a lot of movement possibilities. So I think if it is too tight, it will just not move because of friction. And if it's loose enough, it could like just tilt a little bit and then it will also not move. So I need to try this out. So here are my two things, my two little plates, and I need to measure how much this is. Come on. It's a 1.58 wire, so let me get a drill out for that. Several drills. There we go. I want to cut a piece off. I think I want to cut it a little bit smaller in the end. Yeah, let me do it in here. Just mark a spot, put a dent in it. And here, well, here I will not mark a spot, I will just put a dent in it. And then take the drill. I will start with a slightly smaller drill. I think this is either a 0.8 or a 1 millimeter drill. And I start with a smaller one just because it's easier to pre-drill with a smaller one and then go in with a bigger one. The bigger ones tend to be a little bit unruly. I think it's because of probably because of my little machine here. They are not really, like, you can see that they are sometimes not really centered, and it can be really tough to just drill a hole with them from the start. It's just a lot easier if you already have one. So I'm not showing you what I'm doing. There we go. So this is the forbidden lollipop. I do a little stabby, and this leaves some wax on my drill, which helps it to glide through the metal. It reduces the friction. It reduces the possibility of the drill getting stuck or overheat, so it does not become dull. There we go. Now I can put this one away. Up. There we go. And here I need to measure which one I need. It'll be either this one. I think it's this one. Let me see. 1.54. Perfect. And here, basically, I do the same. I have learned that with this drills, if I'm going like in very small increments, it is the easiest. It's a little bit hard to hold that little piece. You have to, when you drill, you have to be really careful that you do not let your piece rotate through your fingers. So what I will do is I will just clamp it down with some pliers. There we go. It is drilled through. I'll do the same with the second one. This one is probably a lot easier to hold because it's just bigger. Ooh. There we go. Wonderful. Now we have to see if our wire actually fits. Sometimes the wire is just either exactly the same size or just a little bit larger, and then, it will not fit through your holes. By the way, you have to tell me if the music is at an okay volume. I did change up a little bit, the settings a little bit, so it does not get louder than this. So if it's okay, I would like a little okay in chat. I can try to put this in. Yeah, this is a little bit too small. Ooh, I'm getting all the rates today. Just a second, or I will forget what I was doing. There we go. Yeah. It's just the right volume. Wonderful. That was what I was working at. So Crea Natura are a really lovely couple who work with metal. They are the real metal benders. Like they work with steel and iron and such stuff. So the other kind of metal. And they make really cool art. You should check it out. They have very nice work. So yeah, go visit. Very cool. Metal bending community is awesome. Hello, hello, Creanatura. How are you?
Hi there.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So have fun. I will introduce myself then. um, Thank you for the rate. Thank you very much. So welcome into my workshop. I am Kiri. I am a goldsmith and I specialize in moving jewelry, aka kinetic jewelry. For example, things like this. Let me see if I can make it turn with just my, there is a way like how you can make it spin really fast. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I do a lot of like fidgety stuff, a lot of moving stuff. So here the stones move, for example, too. And I take you through the process with me. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, feel free to lurk. Enjoy yourself. Okay, do you think this almost there? Yeah, this fits. Wonderful. Does this one fit? Yeah, this one fits too. Okay. So what do I do now? I think first I want to cut these out a little bit. I'll just cut them out round. They don't need to be precise because this is just a test thing. They also don't need to be completely crooked, so, let me mark approximately where I need to cut. There we go. Now I need to Slow it out. Ah, you're never touching it again. Some work needs to be done. It will be fine. When you have finished it, you will feel very, very accomplished. Ah! I broke a blade because I wasn't holding everything very tightly. Yeah, let me first bury the blade. So young, so fragile. So how are you doing, Yarnia? How's your day been? Are you lurking and working as always? Oh, I hear an octo. An octo approaches. An octo approaches. Let me use this. You should keep a blade counter per stream. I can look into it, but like counters have been a little bit hard for me to make. You do go through keyboards about the same rate. Oh, well, thankfully a blade isn't as expensive as a keyboard. Oh, they are a tool. There we go. Do you see the teeth? Small, small teeth. Okay, now let me try this again. Let me try this again. Yeah, blade breaking. Actually, that was the reason for the counter, was that at some point I was breaking very many blades. And I found that it was just like a bit too many, you know? So I made a counter in the hopes that it will hold me accountable and help me reduce the breakage. And it actually did work. Maybe it was also just because I started a different project. I don't remember which project it was that broke so many blades. Accountable, exactly. Uh, go. Now the other side. Do I want to cut off the? You know what? I will leave this as is. I will go over the edge a little bit so it's not as jiggly. It doesn't get caught as easily. Oh, I hear a wisdom. Wisdom shall be bestowed upon us. Just a second, and we will look what the way is for today. No peeking. Move in the direction of your dreams, unless it leads you into the middle of a busy highway. Remember, follow your dreams, but remember to look around you. Don't be stupid. It is RuneScape. It's from RuneScape. From that. The duck is a lie. The duck is definitely a lie. Whoop. Right. Did I miss something? No, I think I did not miss anything, did I? No, it was good. Okay. I was thinking if I missed an octo. Turkey tourism. But yeah, we actually have a new octo hiding here. Can you see? Can you see it? It's camouflaging with its surroundings. Gesundheit. Gesundheit. I can hear Headless sneezing in the other room. Hence the bless you wishes. Okay, this one is has still very jiggly sides, so let me over that. Go. Also here. And here, just taking off the burr. And now we can try it out. So let's see. Will this be enough? Basically, the idea is that I have... Oh, yes. This definitely works. Ha 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 ha! Like, it has quite a bit of weight because the plates are somewhat thick, but it definitely does work. Wonderful. I can have a little bit of free space to move, which is also good. It doesn't have to be too tight. Yes, we are making this one, definitely. Oh my god. Oh, so satisfying. Wonderful. Okay, let's revise the plan, by the way, because I think I need to assign numbers. So what are we doing first? So we have now 3 of these, all different ones. First, we are making this ring here. Again. I think this will be our first thing to do. So this is 1.5 wire, and let me measure it on the outside. 5.25 on the inside. Okay, so I have the 1.5 wire is in here. I also have these one here. Is this 1.5 or 1.2? I think this one is 1.2. Yep. And this one is too small. Yeah, this one. Is this one too small? It could be from the same batch, because I know I made a couple of those yesterday. Yeah, this is too small. So I have to find something around that is 5.2 on the inside. I think I have some tools here that could fit. No, this is 6.29, so this is a little too big. They are all the same. Okay. These here. These were something that I wish I did not buy, by the way. So it is a cheap set for stamping like circles out. Let me see if I can half of this one. Slips in here. Oh, look what I have in here. Oh shit. Sorry. Did not mean to curse. Look at these. So rusty, so nasty. They're actually not rusty, they're just oily. Oh, you know what I should do? I should totally just clean these up and use them in my photo shoots for jewelry. That was not actually what I was looking for. I was looking for this thing. So this should be, yeah, that is really, I do think that is the reason. Because if you, yeah. So this should be for stamping out circles in your metal. However, these stamps are not good, like at all. So they fit in here, but this is like cheap metal, so they don't really stamp through. So it's like not enough force or something. They deform too easily, not really hardened. So I think it would work like for maybe very thin metal or maybe something other than metal. Yeah, but I can still use these things for if I need something to wind my wire around. 5.10, perfect. Yeah, 5.10, perfect. Maybe I should try stamping out circles with these once again. Maybe they are okay. Maybe I just was using them wrong. I doubt that. I doubt that very strongly. Oh, just winding my wire around. Use a bigger hammer. Yeah, yeah, I think I will try it again. Maybe I can. Like making circles with the stamps would be very time saving, especially if you're making like small flowers or such stuff. Yeah. needs a little bit of dexterity right here. Go. Okay. Also, I wanted to do a thing because I like people. There we go. Cadence. Cadence is also a streamer. He does some wonderful carpets live on stream with all different motifs. And I think you should visit him if you want to know how those are made. Pro streamer. We are all pro streamers. Yeah, try it out. Look at the carpets. Maybe you will find something you want. He does all kinds of motifs. He has a Snorlax one that I really like. So maybe you will find something for yourself. Okay, so now I have these rings here. I can close them up. Close them up a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more, maybe. So this is how you close jump rings. You basically wiggle them from side to side. And also you apply slight pressure, and this is very important. It's just slight pressure to the front. If you apply too much pressure, you might slip with your pliers and hurt yourself. So don't do that. Be careful. Okay, so this one needs to be soldered together, soldered shut. So I will add a little bit of flux here. This is a flux paste for high temperatures. Actually, it's a flux. It's a mixture of several things, and it works in a range of temperatures, which are good for soldering silver and gold. You do have different fluxes for steel, for example, and silver. Like, do not use. I think you should not use the same flux. I think there is some kind of reaction that can happen. There are also separate ones for soldering silver and soldering gold, like if you are really fancy. I've tried out a few. I think in the end, what counts the most is your heat control. So like most of them, I feel have the same feeling to them when you work with them. Yeah, exactly. So one big difference that there is in fluxes that I have noticed at least is that some of them are a paste like what I have, and some of them are very watery. I have one that is very watery here. I do not use it basically because it's very watery, and I feel like I would probably just toss it over. So it looks like a highlighter. It's fluoron. It's very green and fluorescent because there is fluor in it. Watery types are hard to work with. Yeah, some people really love them. I think it's a little bit just like your preference and how you started out working. I think a lot of a lot of the ways how we work are just dependent on what we were introduced to first. There we go, it's all soldered. So this goes into the water. Yep. There we go. We have a little party. Pickle. This goes into the pickle. Okay, now we need to try out this one. I feel like the Capador here. That is me. That is what I identify with. Watch them all. Very good, very good. Um, yes, I need a plate, but a thinner one, I think. Let me see. Put it all away. Good. I have here these two, which I have already pre-cut yesterday. I think what I will do is I will put them on here. Oh, this one does not fit. Is there a place? Yeah. Look, there are two spaces where they will fit on. And I will solder them onto that. No, where is it? Here it is. Let me see how thick is this material. Is it 0.8 or is it 1? 0.8, perfect. The only thing what I do not know how to do with these, that what I have not yet quite figured out, is how I need to stamp them. Because like they are omnidirectional, and basically since they do not have a backside, I don't really know where to stamp them. I will probably try stamping this one right here after I insert everything. Maybe the best place. Like maybe on top where the chain goes through. Are you just saying yes, Daz? Just because? No. Good. Good. Then I'm very, very happy that we agree upon where I should stamp these. Yeah, usually you just say no. I should have known. Accidentally correct. Okay. I am accidentally correct. I will accept that. That is very possible. Sometimes I get the right answer. Okay, so what I do now is I put a little bit of flux on here, put a little bit of flux on here. Whoop. Seriously though. Statistically, we are correct sometimes. Remember, as long as you are confident, and people will not know. Say enough things and some of them are right. Oh yeah, yeah. I think for rich people this is also a business tactic. If you start enough business